The C20 leaders paving the way for one of the biggest civil society gatherings to take place at the G20.
Sectors such as youth, women, persons with disability, the civics, the cooperatives, the informal sector, traditional leaders, faith-based organizations, coalitions and campaigns.
The C20 will be spearheaded by 14 work groups to represent civil society's policy framework. 6 clusters will lead the 14 groups. Organizers are adamant that they will honor the policy framework deadline.
By end of July, we will be having draft 1, and then we will take draft 1 into the provincial consultations, into the Africa consultation. At the end of August, we will now have draft 2. And once we have draft 2, we will now be polishing it into our final document. In September, we will box each other into a room.
The Policy Framework Pack aims to help governments strengthen their fight against social ills like youth unemployment, crime, inequality, poverty, and violence against women and children, all which could be addressed through economic inclusion.
Our call is for an inclusive economic growth for shared prosperity. This call is buttressed by a bold claim that all our endeavors must seek to bring people to the center of economic activity. Until and unless we graduate people from poverty into self-reliance and sustainable livelihoods, we believe we will be massaging the challenge of poverty.
Education and health, another important focus area. The C20 group also wants to see a special focus on higher youth employment and skills development.
Economic growth is underpinned by a variety of factors. One of those factors is skills, the level of skills and labor participation. We also have inequality as well as poverty. So we're not stakeholder-centric in the approaches that we're taking. The second thing is we're not driving accountability. So when we are formulating these papers, we are not looking at economic impact and economic contribution from the beginning. So we almost take it as an unintended consequence, and I think that's something that fundamentally needs to change. We have to look at how we measure, we have to look at how we evaluate, and we have to measure the impact that we've had. Where we've missed the mark, we need to go back and recalibrate so that we can bring relevant solutions, to people.
Meanwhile, the C20 leaders say one of their biggest goals is to ensure that every voice in South Africa is represented, as this will guarantee that no one is left behind in the fight against the growing social ills in the country as well as globally. Patricia Fasage, SABC News in Pretoria.